Devotion? Yeah. Now that's devotion. Yeah. There ain't nothing in the world that I wouldn't do for my brother. Would you wrestle a bear? Yeah. Oh yeah. Would you shave off your hair? Yeah. There ain't nothing in the world that I wouldn't do for my brother. Brother, I found a friend in my family tree. Brother, someone who'll go out on a limb for me. Well, would you go to the mat? I'd do better than that. Well, then would you fly to Rangoon? I'd fly to the moon. There ain't nothing in the world that I wouldn't do. Can I borrow 20 till payday? That I wouldn't do for my brother. What happened to the 20 I lent you last week?
Really? You could tell that much about me from only one lunch? You know what really impressed me about you? Your eyes, your lips, your stock tip. Come on, you sure it's a winner? Huh? Great. Okay, look, I'll meet you for lunch tomorrow. Right. I'll be the one in the hard hat. Bye. Come here, Mickey.
Yo, Scott, I got everything you asked for.
Oh, thanks, Mick.
Fortune, money, business week.
Babes on bikes.
That's mine. Wall Street Journal. Scott, you sure this is gonna work?
Mickey, you don't know my brother. He's going to see me reading these. He's going to grin from ear to ear, and he's going to say, "Oh, living with me finally paid off."
That's him, quick. He's like a tycoon.
Honey, I'm home.
Julie.
Mickey, yo is not a word. Scott, is that my Wall Street Journal?
Oh, hi, Jules. No, this is mine.
Yours? Scott, those are bond prices you're looking at, not batting averages.
I'm looking to make a good investment.
Really?
Uh-huh.
So, living with me is finally...
I gotta go now, Scott. But hey, you probably knew I was gonna say that anyway.
Take it easy, Mick. Thanks.
Yeah, ciao.
Julian, ciao is not a word. Ask your brother.
Looking for an investment, huh? Scott, I'm proud of you. You're finally saying, hey, I'm concerned about the future. Now, you take my advice.
No, thanks. I'd like to do this myself.
Scott, you're a construction worker. If I needed help, say, riveting, I would come to you. If, on the other hand, you needed help from a brother with a master's degree from Wharton, just remember, business is my business.
Julian, meddling is your business. Come on, look, I know you're a financial whiz, but I'd really appreciate it if you let me act on my own. Stock tip.
You got a stock tip and you're not sharing it with moi?
All right. Come on. This is big, Julian. Are you ready for this? Hair tomorrow.
Hair tomorrow.
It's a new company. They just come out with this product that guarantees to grow hair on bald guys.
Gosh, Scott, do they make magic beans? Maybe we could trade in our cows. Forget it. There's no such thing.
Julian, you're starting.
Scott, is it a reliable company? Has it been tested, approved? What do I do for a living? I test products. Believe me, most of them are not worth investing in.
I knew you were going to say that, and that's why I don't want your help.
Fine. How much is this wonder drug selling for?
It closed at 20 cents.
It's a penny stock?
Oh, yeah, I think that's what they call it.
Scott, it's called a penny stock because it keeps going up until suckers like you buy in. Then it drops down to a penny.
Not this one.
You are actually considering investing your hard-earned savings in a company that makes hair elixir?
Of course not. I'm broke. I need to borrow $2,000 from you.
Oh, me?
Oh, come on, Julian, I'm serious. It's an incredible tip, and I gotta act fast.
Why? Who is this tip from?
Ears DeMarco.
Ears DeMarco. Doesn't he teach at the London School of Economics?
He is a she.
Oh, I see. You don't want to get rich. You just want to get...
Julian, she's a manicurist on Wall Street.
A stock tip from a manicurist?
On Wall Street. Julian, she hears a lot of stuff. That's why they call her ears.
Scott, if I were you...
But you're not. Look, for once, will you just let me find out if I can do it on my own?
With my money!
I'll pay you back, I promise.
You still owe me for those amazing sea monkeys.
That was 20 years ago. You know, if you hadn't fed them those ring dings, they'd probably still be alive today.
Scott, I can't lend you the money. It goes against everything I consider a sound investment. It goes against everything they taught me in business school. It goes against everything I believe is an American. You know I'm going to lend you the money, don't you?
I just know that I have to sit through the free lecture first.
Thanks, I feel better. I'll write you a check.
Thanks. You know, it means a lot to me that you finally trust me to make my own financial decisions. Make the check out to ears, DeMarco.
Wait a minute. I'll only do this if you let me buy the stock through my broker, Randy. He doesn't do nails, but at least I know where to find them. Here.
Thanks, Julian. Look, I know I'm using your money and your broker, but you got to promise me one thing. This is my business. Don't meddle.
Me? Meddle? Now, Mr. Oleski, you used Hair Tomorrow for 3 full weeks as directed.
Yes, Mr. Beebe. I slobbered that gook on every morning. What do you see?
My reflection.
I wax finished it. Drives women wild.
That's fun now, Post Quicken.
Be honest. Can you tell this is a toupee?
No. I would have bet it was a small rodent.
10 men, no hair growth. You were right. Hair Tomorrow is useless.
Yeah. You know, we were lucky to get our hands on this stuff.
Oh, right. Lucky. Hello, George. Julian Beebe here. I need samples of that new test product, Hair Tomorrow. You owe me one, George. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, well, I'm still going to hate to tell Scott I told you so.
Oh, right. Your least favorite words.
What are you doing?
I am absolutely fascinated by these new dishes we're testing. They're supposed to be indestructible.
And?
They are.
So far.
Especially though some of the products we test well. Now I'm going to call my broker about one that didn't.
Julian.
Tomorrow.
Emily. Hi, Ray. I had a meeting a few blocks away, so I thought I'd drop over to... What are you testing? Dishes that refuse to break. Julian, the real reason I came over was to tell you how proud I am of you. You want me to tell you why?
Yeah, do it alphabetically.
Because 3 weeks ago, you let Scott take responsibility. He's happy, he's making money, he feels good about himself, and for once you didn't act like a know-it-all Buttinsky. Oh, come on, Ray. Julian would never butt in. I have a confession to make. I was afraid you might meddle. Ray, hypothetically speaking, let's say they test Hair Tomorrow and it turns out to be a dud. Shouldn't Scott be told? Oh, no. Look, when I let Julian join the high school football team, I knew he wasn't a halfback. But I let him find out the hard way.
You knew I'd break 3 ribs?
No, but I knew you had to learn a lesson and still keep your dignity. It's the same thing with Scott. You know, Ray, I wish my mom were as smart as you. Oh, look, I didn't come here to give a mom speech. But it sure does feel good. Bye.
Still gonna call my broker.
Julian.
Look, Emily, Wally and the Beaver didn't always listen to their mom.
Julian.
Emily, Hair Tomorrow couldn't grow mildew in a locker room.
All right, then call Scott, but at least let him make the decision.
I can't tell him I tested the product. I promised I wouldn't meddle.
Stop me if you see a contradiction.
Randy, Julian,
Hey!
Hair Tomorrow. 17 cents? Hold on a minute. I bought it at 20. I got a cent.
Stay out of it, Julian.
Stay out of it, Emily.
Julian, sometimes a good lesson has got to cost some money. Die, sucker! Anyway, Scott will pay you back.
Yeah, only if he borrows the money from me. Randy, 16? How could it go down a whole point in 30 seconds? Oh, my God, the truth is out.
Julian, think of Scott's dignity.
You're right, Scott's dignity. Randy, 15?
Julian, stay calm.
Right. Calm. Randy.
Julian, Randy, I tried you at the office. I'm confirming the sale of Hair tomorrow at 15. Minus my modest commission, you'll be getting your $2,000 back in the form of a check for $1,426. Well, Bunky, you can't win them all.
You don't have to be so happy about it. Okay. It's very simple. Scott. Scott. I know I butted in, but it was for your own good. Someday, you're going to thank me for this. Maybe not in this lifetime, but...
I never knew shopping could be so much fun.
Yeah, that lingerie department dressing room will remain the highlight for the rest of my life.
Do you suppose they had two-way mirrors?
Oh, I hope so.
Chicka, 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 woo-woo!
Hi, Jules. You remember Ears DeMarco, my financial advisor, among other things?
Hello. Scott, can I have a word with you for a minute?
Well, that's okay. I'll go upstairs and put on one of my new outfits. I shall return.
Return? Those gifts? Scott, are you out of your mind? Exactly how do you intend to pay for all of that?
Are you familiar with the phrase capital gains?
You don't have any capital gains. Your stock went down to 15 cents today.
Yeah, you know, I bet that sent some people running. Those chicken-hearted, spineless wimps. Hey, but we hung tough, and look what happened. What? The stock doubled by closing. No guts, no glory, huh, Jules?
Doubled?
Yeah, there was some rumor about a takeover. The stock went through the roof and closed at 30.
It closed.
Yeah, I am now worth 3,000 big ones. Can you imagine those poor idiots that sold?
Not hard to picture, actually.
Jules, I can't believe you left me alone. I didn't think you would. It just shows me your restraint, your humility. They show me just how much you really do care for me. You are the best brother a guy could ever have.
Not the best.
No. I know what you're going to say.
You do? I thought I was speechless.
Well, come on. You were going to tell me not to press my luck. And you know what, Jules? You're right. I want you to call your broker and tell him to sell.
Sell. Sell. You can't sell. I mean, I can't believe that you'd want to sell.
Julian, we made a nice profit. I don't want to be a hog about it.
Hoggery is what made America great.
Didn't you tell me that the key to investing is knowing when to get out?
Yes. I'm about to tell you a secret sworn to me by the big kahuna of high finance. Don't sell.
Jules.
Scott, tenacity. Sticking it out for the long haul. Riding the wave, as the big kahuna says. That's what success in the market is all about.
Now let's sell.
It's the bull, Scott. Go with them. Ride the market, huh?
I can't stay. My taxi's waiting. I just wanted to give Scott this article on hair restoration.
Yeah, it's a growth industry.
Scott is a financial genius.
I totally agree. What did he do?
It's what he didn't do.
I totally agree. What didn't he do?
He didn't take my advice. He bought the stock. It skyrocketed. He's going to make a fortune.
Oh, Scott, you're a financial genius.
Thanks, Mom.
But, Mom, now he wants to sell it. Isn't that ridiculous, huh?
He wants to sell? Oh, no, that is ridiculous. Oh, no, Scott, hold on to it. I'm thinking of buying some myself.
No, Mom, you can't buy it. It's too high.
If it were too high, you tell him to sell, right?
In theory, but you see...
What does my financial genius think?
I just think that...
No, I don't mean you. Him.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Mom, there's another company I want to tell you about. They make dishes.
Wow.
You like?
Like does not begin to describe how it makes me feel.
Tell me. I'm all ears.
Trust me, you're not all ears.
Not exactly army surplus yourself, sweetheart.
Hi. Scott and I can't come to the phone right now. Please leave your message after the beep.
Julian, Randy, I'll need Scott's social security number to finalize that sale of hair tomorrow. Hey, you should have hung tough. The stock doubled right after you dumped it. What'd you major in at Wharton? Cooking?
Metal.
Yes, Mr. Kessler. It must be worth thousands. Yes, it's my entire baseball card collection. No, it's not exactly in mint condition. Still, it must be worth hundreds.
All just steal.
Could you hold on for a minute? Emily!
Julian, I didn't sleep last night. Unless I break this plate, I'll never sleep again.
Mr. Kessler, could you hold on? My secretary went out to lunch. I'll be right back. I cut him off. Hello? Scott? Where are you calling from? A Porsche dealership. Scott, think American. What do you mean it's too late? You don't have enough money to buy... What? Hair tomorrow doubled? Tripled? Scott, which is it? Both! Oh, good! Oh.
Serves you right. You're...
Scott, let me put you on hold, huh? Oh, I did it again. Hello? Mr. Kessler, I'm sorry I cut you off. Listen, this is really very serious. My mother needs surgery. $50? Well, it's minor surgery. Sold. Scott, you there? Emily, how much cash do you have on you?
So you want to play hardball, huh?
Scott, this is Ears. It's 1 o'clock. Hair tomorrow is a bust. It doesn't work. Sell now. Scott, it's 2 o'clock. Where are you? Hair tomorrow is going down 25 cents and plummeting. Sell.
Thank you, God.
Scott, it's 3 o'clock. The news is out. All Hair tomorrow can do is keep a Mexican hairless. It's at 17, 16.
16! Come on, big 15!
Julian, do you believe in miracles?
I do now.
Hair tomorrow doesn't grow hair. It permanently removes it. They changed the name to hair yesterday, and the stock just hit $1. Wait a minute. Tell Scott.
Goodbye, life.
No kidding.
Look, I don't want to be greedy. I just want to get out and then pay you back.
No, don't pay me back. Consider it a gift.
Come on. What's Randy's number?
Randy's dead. He was trampled by bulls on a trading floor.
I got it. Mom.
Scott.
Rich.
Right.
Get a gun. Put me out of my misery.
what's wrong? Are you having trouble dealing with your brother's success?
In a sort of a parallel universe way.
Well, you shouldn't, because with your money, and more importantly, without your butting in, Scott has made some major bucks.
Scotty. Scott, remember when we used to play Monopoly?
Sure. You used to raise the rents, evict me, and then put me in jail.
Remember how we used to take the play money and we'd go to a store and pretend to buy things?
Yeah.
Remember how much fun we had just pretending? I think pretend is my theme here.
Scott. Mickey.
Scott, Porsche.
Porsche.
Yours?
Mine. I can't take it. I can't take it. What?
I tested the product and it didn't work. I didn't want you to lose the money, so I sold the stock at $15, which means I lost $500, which I'm perfectly happy to eat, but it doesn't matter if the stock is at $1.50 or $150. We don't have any of it because this BB bit the big one.
Julian. You sold my stock without telling me? You meddled.
I meddled. I'm sorry. Look, I don't really blame you if you never want to forgive me. Please say something.
We found you out yesterday. Those messages from ears, they were a setup.
You knew I sold? You made me suffer?
Yes.
I deserved it. I interfered. I cost you a fortune.
A temporary fortune. You were right. Hair tomorrow was no good. It closed today at exactly 1 penny.
I told you so. Better not push my luck. What about the Porsche?
You believe me? Oh, great, because I wasn't satisfied with my entrance, and my Scott just didn't feel motivated.
Okay. I'm sorry I butted in. You know, we could have made some money off this stupid thing.
Instead, you wound up losing $500.
Plus commission.
Well, you learned a valuable lesson, and
What, you invested too?
I broke the point!
You're recently divorced. How long has it been since you've made love to a woman?
Remember when the Mets won the World Series?
1969?
Ah, Mrs. Spaulding, you're trying to seduce me. Aren't you?
Tonight on West 57th, U2, the rock supergroup, using their music for peace in the 80s. But first, Margaret Colin knows that to survive in New York City, she must walk in the shadows and hunt by the city lights. On Legwork, next.